Hello, this is Lindsay. Welcome back to my channel. And today we are finishing the March Junk Journal project with me, which was the Junk Journal envelope and dashboard. We've completed the envelope, and today I'm just going to show you how to make a dashboard and explain what a dashboard is, because I've had some questions on that. So first, what is a dashboard? When you have a junk journal that you're actually writing in and there's embellishments or things that are a little bit bumpy. Let me grab my journal I'm working in. So I have a junk journal here, and Cheryl made this for me. But if I'm writing and I feel something, she does a great job making them great for writers, but still there's a little bit maybe of a bump here. And if I'm going to be writing something on this page and that's bumping through and bothering me, it would be even more if there were like buttons or other things like that. But your dashboard, you're going to stick between the paper you're writing on and the bumpy paper, and it gives you a smooth surface. So we're making a 5x7 sized dashboard, and it's extremely simple, no frills or anything, no collaging, because we don't want any bumps. So if you purchased the kit, and you can click the link below to purchase one if you haven't yet. If you purchased the kit, you would have gotten 4 pieces. And that's because we're going to make it thick-ish. This is kind of like a lightweight cardboard. And so first we're going to start with gluing that together, and then we're going to glue these vintage pages. If you purchased the kit, you would have got some of these. I think they're 1957. They're all different themes that I sent out. These ones are vintage drawing ones that I'm going to be using. So I just have a glue stick, and I'm going to do that because sometimes hot glue leaves bumps. And I like to be able to spread it on and get all to the edges and everything like that. So I'm just going to make sure that when I go to the edge, I'm going to go all the way to the edge and a little bit over when I'm gluing so that the paper does not pull up. And if you have a thicker cardboard, then, you would not need to double it. Or, like I've done in a previous video, I actually just used a vintage book cover that didn't have anything bumpy on it, and that worked out beautifully. So then we're just going to layer them, since they're the same size, and press down, especially on the edges. Now we have our base. So you're going to take, I decided to do these vintage book pages just because I think they're really neat to have a little piece of history. You can look at both sides, see which, sides you like and which ones you want to use. And again, I'm just going to use the glue stick. I'm not even going to sew around the edges because I do not want the bump from the stitches to come through. And I'm just covering in. This is the purple disappearing glue. It is permanent. This is from the brand Avery. It is not my favorite. I do like that I can see the purple, but I don't really like the consistency, and I bought a pack of 18 of them off of Amazon, so I am going to use them up, but it is not my favorite. Okay, so then I'm going to place down the paper, which I cut to the same size, and then just press. If you see any purple, once that dries, it's going to be clear, so no worries. Like that purple, well, I guess you guys are probably not using the same glue stick I am. And then I'm going to do the same thing to the other side. What I like, the two go-to glues that I use all the time, hot glue and then a glue stick. And I prefer the brand Gorilla for hot glue because you have a little bit longer to place down your fabric or lace or paper before it dries, and it is a much stronger hold. Right now I'm just using the Walmart multi-purpose glue, hot glue, and it's driving me crazy. And then for a glue stick, I really like the Elmer's Extra Tough or whatever it's called. I think it's Elmer's. It's for Extreme, that's what it's called. And it really holds really well. However, it's kind of on the expensive side. So, and I do go through it very quickly. But those are the two glues that I like to use. I do not use a lot of wet glue. I just don't like working with it. I don't like waiting for the dry time. Now, see, there's absolutely no bumps. It's super, super smooth. And then I'm just going to take a little bit of brown ink. And this is totally optional. I'm just going to ink the edges just because you can see the cardboard. That doesn't bother me. I do not mind that at all. You could cut the paper a little bit bigger and then fold it over the edges. The problem with that is then you may have paper folds that get in the way. This way you have a totally flat surface. And there you go. A dashboard that you can slip in right on and just keep in your junk journal to use for every page. Super cute, super simple, super useful. It would be great to make a whole bunch of these and put them in junk journals that you sell or that you swap as well. You know, just tie a bow around it and maybe a sticky note that says dashboard or something like that. So I hope you enjoyed this. Thank you for doing the March Junk Journal Project with Me videos. And the April one is live. You can purchase that in my shop. We're making a set of 3 coordinating mini 3x3 journals. They will all have tassels on them and coffee dyed paper on the inside. And this time I have different themes. You can choose springtime flowers, vintage Paris, or nautical. So it's a little bit cheaper than normal as well. So take advantage of that. And I'm already planning May. I've ordered some supplies because I'm going to have a main May project, which I'm not 100% sure what that's going to be yet, but I'm also going to do an optional side project that will be limited to 10 people, and I think you'll enjoy that as well. So I hope that you have a lovely day, and I will see you in the next video. I'm just putting the finishing touches on a journal using an Artie Mays kit, A Bloom in Spring. So if you love springtime and you like tassels on junk journals, then stay tuned because hopefully tomorrow that one will be up and also in my Etsy shop.